Alrighty, welcome everybody to our next session of Headstone Hill. Uncle James is taking a nap for the evening, as he does. The rest of you see how things go with your prisoner handoff here, if you will. So last session, after the back and forth with the captive Gatling Heaston, you had debated on what you wanted to do with him and your whole situation here, and eventually Uncle James and... Did you go as well, John, to talk to Demony, or was it...
Yeah.
Okay, both of you had went and talked to Frank Debony, basically let him know, hey, we've kind of taken care of the situation with the gunmen and whatnot, kind of raiding the town and things like that. So Debony said, well, let's I can take him. I'll take him off your hands, and we can do a handoff and then continue from there. When you came into town, you noticed that because you kind of went by the to Angel's Corner and then the mountain restaurant that Reeg's girlfriend kind of runs, and she was out front crying, it seemed, frustrated, and it turns out that like her operating license had there was a problem with that, and it just seemed pretty odd that that would happen. Definitely always seemed like an up and up establishment, and wondered if there was some further hassling going around town amongst all of this. So we pick back up as you are back still at Prospector Bob's mining camp and mining claim, and with Gatling Heaston in tow, and deciding, or I guess getting ready to head out to Blood Pond. See, to drop off your captive.
Well, might as well not lose any more time. Let's head to Blood Pond. Unless you gentlemen want to go shopping first.
I think we did go shopping, didn't we?
Yeah, did everyone get what they needed?
I don't think anybody put in a mail order.
Oh, I was going to order the vest. You said it'd take 4 days?
It was dice roll days, I thought. No, you're right, 4 days. It was 4 days.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you rolled it, yeah.
Yep.
Special order from Smith and Robart.
Okay, so we
I don't
can...
think there was anything that I wanted.
I mean, at our pace, probably be end of the campaign. We'll be into 2023.
Sleep for a couple days. And I was going to buy some ammo, too. I think it come in, like, stacks of 50.
Maybe, yeah, whatever it says in there, yeah.
That'll bankrupt you.
Special ammo?
No, just regular old ammo.
Regular bullets.
Regular large caliber pistol bullets for my Colt revolver.
Easy enough. So, yeah, as you were in town, you were able to do that, place your order. I placed any orders for counterparts as needed as well, so if Reverend or JT needed anything, can definitely have that be handled. So, you load up with your captive, who I think when we last left off, Uncle James had put him to sleep, I think.
Yeah.
For a bit. I forget how long that lasted, but for a bit, and you guys will be, I mean, you're already out of town, but you'll be even further out of town as you then head northwest to Blood Pond. It sits a little bit. Map here in the environs.
It's northwest, right?
It's pretty much direct northwest of Headstone Hill
Yeah.
proper. Yep. Past. Yeah. So.
Well, I suppose we gotta take the scenic route, as it were. Don't think we can go right down Main Street with Heaston in the back of the wagon.
Oh, I think we're already west of town, aren't we?
Well, you're way down at Tarrytown Bench, so you're south of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at
We
the.
would- I don't think we'd have to go through town, would we?
Yeah, I mean off trail most likely, but so it'll be a little
Oh, we
bit
would.
slower, but
Okay.
definitely
I
doable.
need to look at the maps then. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, 'cause I think if I remember right, you guys came to kind of the south edge of town, a little bit outside where we rode in to talk to Devaney.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will.
Okay.
Oh, to kind of meet up, you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I guess we'll kind of.
So yeah, like
Circumvent
crossing
town
over
and-
Smith's Fork Creek, just kind of going up that way and through that area.
Let's ford the river.
I played enough Oregon Trail to know that that's not a good idea.
So you take your time getting there. Uncle James somehow miraculously sleeping the entire way. He can sleep through most anything, and Gatling. He kind of wakes up, but he's bound, and he kind of thrashes at first, but it's been a long last day, 24 hours plus or so, and he doesn't really put up too much of a fuss at first. He's just defeated and grumbles. Maybe lets out a taunt here or there. Just trying to remind you all that you won't get away with this. Somebody will come looking for him. But you can remind him where they can come look for him if you like. But you eventually do arrive at outside the edge of this. You see this small, medium-sized body of water there in the distance as you approach. Some heavy patches of aspen decorate the edges of the area as well, kind of surround it. And the pond has some other smaller shrubbery and trees around that as well. Here in the, probably say mid-afternoon by the time you get out there. Comfortable day. You see in the pond as well, there's a few larger lilies as well that sit out there and kind of decorate the pond, and but otherwise it's pretty quiet, pretty serene, and nice breeze blows. And you don't see anybody else yet. Knowing though that you're supposed to meet someone. Any of you three have a cult?
I do not.
JT, no? I think Uncle James is our occult, yeah?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, you can...
We can wake him up and ask him a question.
If anyone wants to make it untrained, they can do so.
Give it a shot.
I'm missing an edge. Hold on, let me add it.
No, I mean, you've been studying occult ever since we got here. And by studying, I mean shooting things. that are-
I've been spending time with Uncle James trying to learn the ways.
Good lord.
What the heck?
I told you, I've been spending time with Uncle James. He's been teaching me what he knows.
and more.
For Mr. John Cooper, that is a couple raises on that unskilled attempt, and you notice, you pick out this like patch of mushrooms that just catches your eye. John, and just for some reason, that one little bit, like it triggers some story you've heard, some tale. You just think, huh, look, a fairy circle. And you've just heard of these patches of mushrooms that kind of grow, and there are there's some lily flowers that are kind of inside, and the stories of this is spirits paying reverence to the growing things. Just a little detail that calls out.
No, JT, it was both 3s, but it's -2.
Yeah, crits are only true ones.
Okay.
Not modified. As you all come forward as well, whoever has survival can give me a survival roll at -2.
I do have that.
Nope. Obviously, the Reverend's not the most skilled at survival.
So, Mr. Cooper, what information did you just provide us with?
Oh yeah, I've heard folks talk about these fairy circles. Something to do with the dead and spirits and nature and all that shit.
Is this something we need to be concerned about?
Well, I mean, hell, it's just a bunch of mushrooms. I don't know if I believe in plants growing and doing things, although I did see a plant grab your ass and pull you into a barn, so I suppose these mushrooms could be something to keep an eye on.
Mr. Cooper, are you trying to convince us that the stories of the Seelie and Unseelie court of the She from Ireland are somehow accurately at work here in the Blood Pond?
What?
I don't understand what the fuck you
In
just
the
said, but
Sam
these mushrooms, and I've
Hill.
heard about fairy circles.
Right. The She.
The sheep?
She. It's an Irish word.
I think you mean
Who's-
Celtic.
Who the hell's she?
Have you not actually read Tales from Ireland, ancient Germany, and what stories did your mother tell you when you were a child exactly?
Well, it sure as shit wasn't about she from Ireland. It was nothing of the sort.
All right. So fairy circles. I'll stick with your vernacular. What will be the significance of said fairy circles?
I don't remember what Todd said.
It is as much to you, John. It is as much a story, a legend, as is the story of the kid who drowned in Blood Pond.
Yeah, so
Right. That was the legend that we had heard about.
just stories and people talk, they get scared of things, and like you and them damn wolves trying to talk to you, or the aliens.
Now, Mr. Cooper, do not confuse science with the stories of folklore. The scientific community is ripe with all kinds of very interesting explanations for the weird shit that we have seen.
Don't I know it? I hear about them every goddamn day.
Mr. Cooper,
Okay,
are you
so-
good with with your survival roll?
I'll pay that and try it again.
with your one?
Since I rolled like a 3 and a 1, and I wasn't the greatest. Man, that minus 2 is a pain in the ass.
Okay, so
Or eating
s-
the mushrooms. That's
you
what
see
Mr. Cooper's telling
the
us to do.
you see the fairy circle. It just kind of stands out to you. You've never really seen one before. You've just heard about it, and it just for some reason clicked and pointed out. And you kind of observe the area, and yeah, seems like a nice place. You can see why this would certainly be a swimming hole for the kids as they come out and in the summertime or in between their studies and whatnot.
Yeah, everything except the name sounds real inviting.
Yeah, didn't Bud and Lee have a pond they used to play in when they were kids? You reckon
This
is the place?
pond.
This is it. Yeah, they told us it was Blood Pond.
Blood
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pond? Okay, all right. I was gone for that episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I think JT's going to grab his weird science toolkit, hop out of the wagon, and go over to investigate the mushrooms.
Okay.
I would like to say, before you touch them, that if something bad happens, before you touch them, I'd like to say, please don't. I know you're going to anyway, but now I can say that I told you so before something bad happens.
Reverend, you bring up a valid point. Perhaps you should say a prayer or invoke the will of your deity or somehow bless us as we are investigating weird things at Blood Pond. I mean, perhaps some... Please, Lord, guide the hands of this here southern gentleman. Keep his eyes sharp and his mind sharper.
His mouth fucking shut. John mumbles under his breath.
I mean, I can.
I feel like John needs a penny for that. That was pretty glorious. I'll give him one of mine.
I will get up out of the wagon. I will cast Holy Symbol.
You're not on your horse?
Oh yeah, I'll get off my horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Cast Holy Symbol with a +2 area of effect mod, so it has a medium blast template, and I will go with JT. While at the same time, and as he casts it, he says, "Dear Lord, please help these hopeless fools. All 4 of us."
All right. What was it you were casting again? I missed
Holy
the name.
Symbol. So that's
Okay.
the thing where like
Yeah.
anything that
You know tries.
what? No. I'm not gonna cast it yet.
Okay.
I'll cast it on my first turn of combat because it doesn't stop them from doing anything. They just have to make a spirit roll before they attack us.
And then what does it say? Any like supernatural, right?
Supernaturally evil creature.
Supernatural
Parentheses. Marshal's call.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
He's still kind of making this benediction, right?
Yeah, I'm still giving a
Okay.
prayer, a hope, and a prayer.
And I sort of point my spectacles at the sky there towards God and go, I would like to point out he said 4 fools. Mr. Heaston is not protected, dear Lord. If you're keeping, a tally.
And
As you two step over, John, what are you doing at this point? You still on your horse, or?
I guess I'd be off the horse. Probably have it kind of, I don't know, throw the reins around a tree limb or something. Kind of keep
Okay.
it. And probably just lean it up against the wagon. Wondering what these fools are gonna do. Checking out a circle.
One of your horses whinnies a little bit and seems to kind of stutter, looking over to the side and just looking off along some of the brush and whatnot of the pond. Give me notice checks all around. JT, you catch movement, motion. Something on a head, like, you know, an animal or something darts into a shrubbery nearby. Reverend, you pick up the same thing, but you are damn certain it was humanoid.
Stop what you're doing, JT.
Right. I'll stop what I'm doing. Is that
You saw that. You saw that, right?
I saw something. I'm put my components back in their bag and draw my saber.
That was a.
How dark is it, Todd?
Oh, it's mid-afternoon. It's not dark at all.
Okay. It's not dark, right?
Yeah.
That was a person.
A person in the shrubberies.
It looked like a. It looked like a man, or did it just like look 2 legs, 2 arms?
Yeah. I mean, it was fast, and then they went right. Whatever it was, it seemed to go right into the shrubbery. But it looked, something small.
So it was like small, so it wouldn't be as big as a person, but it looked like a person.
Maybe baby size. Child, yeah.
Oh God, hate that. Looked like an infant.
Mr. Cooper, if you could perhaps draw your rifle and.
Whoa, hold on. We don't need to be shooting any infants in the brush.
Infants do
You
not
think-
leap around in shrubberies.
And as you are debating what you see here, a small arrow, you hear and a small arrow comes flying out of the bush, launching towards you.
Yep, we're getting shot by garden gnomes.
And at the same time, you hear a wild thrashing begin to happen in the water as well.
So where are the arrows headed? Or can we like see the arrows, or is it like a volley of arrows? What are we talking about here?
1 second.
Give him a second as he rolls a shooting roll.
JT's getting shot in the face with a tiny elven arrow. All I can hear right now is the brownies from Willow.
Oh, I gotta put you guys on the board. Nope, don't want that. I gotta fix that. That's not cool. Let me do this.
What happened to my guy? There he is. Oh no.
You guys control those?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, cool. So you guys are all right there. And
I'm not on the map.
oh, you
Oh
went
yeah,
on.
you got James on there.
No, it's because of the stupid.
Oh, since it's an isometric map, then the other tokens don't look right, do they?
There you go. You're on now. You got you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Where's the mushroom circle?
Just kind of nearby where you're at. Yeah.
Okay.
This is acting weird. Alright, we're gonna put all them. How do I put them as a group? Oh, just like that. Okay. So, John, you're the only one that failed. Yep. Okay, so you will not get dealt in here. So I will actually. Can I turn you off? Or I guess I'll just make group leader. Follow on day draw. Oh, that was James, and then. for this round. Okay. And the cards went as planned. So the shot comes over from your left as it flies in towards you, and that will be coming in. And will miss. I'm gonna Benny that. There we go. Okay. All right, Reverend, that's a hit and a half.
It is a hit and a half.
So click your token and then hit the wounds
Is that the number?
in the chat card. You should be able to apply the wounds.
I cannot.
Or is it because I didn't have you selected?
Yeah, I think you have to have him selected before you
First.
do it. Yeah.
Okay, that's annoying, but do you want to? You're gonna attempt to soak that?
Yeah, I'll soak it. That's a Benny, right?
Oh, I gotta have you targeted. That's why. It is a Benny, yes. And then a vigor. Yeah, vigor.
Yeah,
Bigger check. Yep.
Okay, so you would remove one unless you want to re-roll that.
Nah, that's fine. I ignore
Okay.
one point of wound penalties anyway.
Okay, you still take the wound, but
Yeah.
okay. So go ahead and throw one wound, and you are shaken.
I'm shaking.
Shaken and one wound as that comes out.
Do we figure out a way to have me ignore 1 point of wound penalties?
I haven't set that up, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so.
And I'll just manually take care of it.
If you want to try and play with it in like create an active effect, that would be the way that you do it. But
I do that? Is that in quick access? Okay. That's where fossil bones are an active effect, right?
yeah, you might have to create like an item first in like a journal. That's because that's what we did. I don't know if you have the ability to do so
I
though.
don't think so.
Okay, we'll come back to it. So.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just do it manually. Not worried about
Okay. All right. So this arrow comes flying out of the bushes and tags you, Reverend.
it. Come from
And
the south.
yep, over in this direction here,
Okay.
over in the south there. These two massive lilies in the pond are thrashing about as well, just splashing in the water wildly. And actually, I'll say that the thing that shot you came out and kind of made itself visible as you crept close. And as they do, you immediately, JT, you immediately recognize these little creatures. These little figures. They're clothed, they have clothing on, but they resemble something very similar that you found one of your first days in town.
Oh.
But as we wait, they continue to attack. So this other one here will fire a shot towards Mr. Beauregard.
Reverend, you're gonna have to jog JT's memory.
The baby in the
The
jar.
little thing we found in the jar.
Oh.
And that's a hit. And your arm toughness is not over 7?
Who's mine?
Yours.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got that armor.
No armor piercing. And one more. I'll step out and
I'm the tank.
This one actually will rush over and is going to pull out. Is going to take a stab at Mr. Cooper.
Does it have a little sword or something?
Please tell me it's a spear.
No, just a little knife.
Does he say Utini when he does it?
Utini! Fucking
Um,
Jawas. Amazing. Are we stormtroopers then? Is that what's happening?
I mean, it might depend on how the rest of this battle goes.
We the baddies.
all right. Okay, I'm gonna let that one ride for now. No, I'm gonna Benny that. So consider. Yeah, he's gonna get the drop because you did not notice at all. So
Uh-oh.
did it give me the drop? It did not. Drop is plus. Drop is +4. So okay, that would have been a hit. Not a raise. Why won't you do damage? Oh, is the knife broken? Sweet. Is that
Remember,
why?
the drop is attack and damage.
Is it?
Yeah. Sorry, John.
He'll be fine.
I won't
It
help
is.
Todd anymore tonight.
Let's see. That is a 9, so that is going to be a wound. I can't. Let's see. Can I add d6? Get toughness, half damage. I can't edit this. I thought I could edit it, but so you would have a wound, John, as well. Which do you want? It says you have a wound already. Did you already have one?
I just added it.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and roll to remove that. I gotta get some macros installed. There's some cool macros to help deal with that. I saw the dice, but chat card didn't update.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 4.
Yeah, the update on your end.
Nope.
Hit it one more time just to see, but
I mean, it's still highlighted like I clicked it already. So
oh, okay.
hold on.
Oh, that one's better. You can take that, right?
Yeah, but they're not.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
there it
there.
goes.
Yeah, finally. Okay. So you had a success, so you soaked the wound. So either result doesn't matter. So you're good.
Okay.
No shaking. Good like that. Okay. With that, we finally get to Mr. Beauregard.
Given that we did research and study that stupid thing in the jar all night, and we broke it open, if I recall, from the smell of formaldehyde in that episode. Any sort of advantage I can roll in this before I engage them? They look basically naked, right?
Yeah, because it was like, yeah, embalmed basically. I think, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I need to make a pace roll, right, to move?
No,
No.
if you want to run,
that's right.
you have your standard 6 pace, and then
Yeah, which is more than enough. All right, so I'm going to move directly at the one that's there. And I'm going to try to multi-action this because I want to both intimidate and attack
okay.
the opponent, right? And so I sort of charge at him, letting loose a guttural southern roar.
Yeehaw.
And so I want to do intimidation, and then I want to make the fighting check. So it's -2 to both, right?
It is, yes.
Damn it.
Ooh, I forgot that their arrows are laced with poison. You guys get a freebie that round.
I feel like I should have something against that. I feel like I do. Give me a second.
All right, I'm gonna Benny the attack roll. I'm gonna fail the intimidation. That's fine. That was not any better. Okay, so that's a miss, I'm assuming.
Yes, the 2, yep.
Yep.
The fighting, the intimidation, you also failed. Okay, so...
I forgot to select him. And that's the end of JT's round.
Okay. Reverend.
Okay, I just read that Harrowed add +2 to recover from shaken, so that's interesting to know. So I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, are you? Yeah, because you are still shaking, right?
Spirit roll +2 roll.
D12, man. Worst dice
D12
ever. I
hates me. Okay, but I am no longer shaken. And then I'm gonna shoot at the little fucker on John.
All right. Double right click to target.
Yep.
There we go.
I'll just use my revolver. Come on.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
That's some damage. Oh. Okay.
I see him just like shoot across the forest like a spaghetti western, like a Tarantino movie. Just go.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what? They are very small, which I think it says -3, so I think that's a -3 to the
attack roll. Yeah, I'm gonna Benny that.
Nope, it says okay. It's weird. This says -3, but the core rule says -4. I don't know why. I'll go with the book, -3. So
Okay.
so yeah, your attack roll would have been a 1. So
Yeah, I'm gonna Benny it then.
yeah. 2.
God, that's annoying.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
There goes all my good rolls for the night.
We now have the Thrashing Lilies in Blood Pond. Long tentacles reaching out and flapping around, and not the same plant life you dealt with before at Doc Moon's, but maybe still as undesirable. And it will, let's see, can this even... Cannot. I don't even know if they have... Oh yeah, okay. So this one here, it's gonna move, it's got 2 pace. It's gonna move just a little bit. Get up there, and it's gonna lash out towards Mr. Beauregard with its 4-inch reach.
Wonderful.
And so it will do so. I gotta look up the tentacle again. Tentacles, I believe it's basically like a grapple. Tentacle actions collectively count as one of the creature's 3 potential actions. Fighting, shooting. Okay, so it's going to do a grappling attack on you, JT, which is athletics versus... Is it athletics versus athletics?
Yes, athletics versus athletics for straight grappling. However, there's a size difference.
So, I've got a size of size of 3. Actually, these are size 3. So, it's
that's
the
a penalty
difference.
to it.
Yeah, so -3 to me. Okay. So athletics -3. Okay. And now you have to beat what I roll in the opposed, so.
Yep, so I rolled a 7.
And that will be a 2. I'm going to go ahead and Benny that, though. Unfortunately, still a fail with a 4. The tentacle slashes out of the water, comes out, and goes after you, but it's kind of, it's not the best distance. There's some shrubbery in the way, and you're able to shrug it off as well. And it does so. It doesn't attempt any further, but it sits there and wait. And you also notice, though, you did you get attacked by the other ones, JT, or was that just Reverend?
Just Reverend.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't think you've done all the.
No, Doc Moon. I'm saying the plants at Doc Moon's.
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So the other one is going to. Uncle James is not here. Oh, he's off in the wagon. Gonna get a grapple towards Reverend. So let me roll that real quick here, Reverend. Add a -3.
Wait,
All right.
why does it have a disadvantage for grappling me?
Because you small
Yeah.
compared to it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
It's
Okay.
like if you're trying to grapple the Chihuahua when he's running away from you and you're trying to give him his pills.
That. Yep.
So actually, you don't.
Do I not roll?
No, because I failed. So
Okay.
yeah, I have to at least succeed for you even to roll. So it does attempt to lash out towards you as well. One thing you would notice though, Reverend, in comparison, though they are a little bit different creature than at Doc Moon's, you notice that there is just something much more kind of impressive and powerful about these creatures here. And with that, we come to the top of round 2, and John, you will now be added. John Cooper, you have a 4 of clubs. I assume you want a new card.
Yes.
8 of hearts. All right, top of round 2, Reverend, you are up.
First order of business is I want to get the hell away from these lilies. I kind of want to go in the direction off the map. 1, 2, 3. I want to
Yeah,
be there,
kinda.
and I want to go farther away too.
Let me add some.
Oh. Got to shift everyone down a little bit.
What's that?
It shifted all
Oh,
of
it
us.
did. Yeah. Wait,
Somehow I moved closer to the things.
oh, you were at the edge, right?
Yeah, it was over here.
There. And then I want to go 2 more. And then I'm gonna. I'm not a good enough. I just can't roll high enough to hit these things. I'm gonna shoot the lily with. I'm gonna. What kind of action economy is it to switch to a rifle? To like holster my pistol and switch to a rifle?
It might be more of a drop and swap. I think if you holster, then I think the holstering would be where it would be an action. But if you did a drop swap, I think that would be fine.
Yeah, I think drawing's a free action. I think I think
Okay.
specifically it says I can draw 2 at the same time for a free action, so I think 1's a free.
Here we go. Character may ready up to 2 items per turn as a free action. Readying means drawing, holstering, or otherwise moving an item into or out of a familiar and easy to
Okay,
reach.
so up to 2.
Each additional is an action. So, yes.
Up to 2. So holster, draw, and then I'm gonna shoot the big lily.
Target that.
Yep, I did. Oh my god. That's it.
Good. No bennies.
I have one left. I'd like to save it for when I'm about to
Okay.
die.
All right. Well, those
I'm gonna start-
lilies are up.
I'm gonna start using your power of the good word, Reverend. Leave the gunplay to me.
I am
Okay,
just as
it's
good
gonna
at
try
shots.
and lash out again, Reverend or JT. Let me roll that. That's a 4. That's a success.
You say you're attacking JT?
Yes.
Shouldn't that? It should have to be my parry, shouldn't it?
Grappling attack.
Oh, grappling athletics.
Yeah. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think. I think it's meet it, beat it generally on everything. So yeah. Okay. So you just narrowly avoid it. He gets on, but you slip out, and it thrashes about again, frustrated. The other one is going to. This one. It's. Well, no, it's gonna go for you, JT. Kind of tests around, and John's just out of reach, so that one another try. Gonna Benny that. Nope, not gonna do it. Size difference is definitely a disadvantage to the large.
I have a feeling if you get grappled by this thing, it's over. So.
All right, John, you are up. You've got a little tiny man behind you that is trying to stab you in the back.
Did your Benny's thing update? Or has it been updated for anybody?
What's that?
I was looking at the Benny count. I didn't see that it had changed much. I guess Reverend is down to 1, right?
Yeah. JT, I don't think you've used any.
No, I used one.
Oh, did you?
I just noticed you had 2 left still, and I thought you'd used. How many did you start with?
Me?
Yeah.
These lilies might have their own for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah. All right, gotcha.
Oh, scheisse.
I thought
Yeah,
which I
the
thought
wild
someone-
die should have given it away already.
Yeah, he's
didn't see it.
he's been very loose with the bennies so far, so I was already suspecting some
Well, I was just
foul.
making sure it wasn't something didn't update and glitch out because it's like the number's not changing. So okay. If they're smaller, how does that work for melee? So now that's parry, but does that still factor in the size? So no, at close range I use parry instead
This-
of target number.
The size rules are under grappling specifically.
Well, no, I mean
No, there's a scale modifier
Reverend-
as well for.
Reverend had like a -3 to shoot him.
When creatures of different scales attack each other, the smaller creature adds the difference between its scale and its target to its attack. Oh, so they would have had bonuses to their attacks coming the other way. The larger creature subtracts. So, still, yeah, you subtract -3 to your attacks. 'Cause yeah, you know you are kind of like if you're melee, you're swiping at a small creature. So, I think that's the thought.
And they're very small, so it's -4. Or they're tiny.
-3. It in their stat block it says -3, so it's kind of a custom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to shoot him then.
Oh, yeah.
That will hit with a raise. Okay.
It's interesting the size thing doesn't automatically trigger.
Yeah, it probably... Well, I don't have size calculated here, so maybe that's part of it, but...
Oh, like the
Okay.
token has like a
Yeah,
to it.
I'll put it...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing it manually. But...
Okay, so, yeah, that's, you definitely just take out this small creature. He falls back from the blast, close range.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? I guess that's your round, right? You can move.
Well, I still have a second shot I can take with my
Oh, okay.
double thing here. You know, the pod people seem. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the pod thing over here.
All right, the lily.
Yeah, the lily. I keep calling them
Yeah.
pod people.
I mean, that's what they are. They're pod people. Oh my god. Imagine rolling above average on a larger die.
And actually, with this one, you would have had a bonus to your attack because of the... I mean, you got a raise, so it doesn't matter. Because of the size difference as well,
Oh,
so...
right.
I rolled a 3 that one time.
So... okay, so that is a... Yeah, that's a hit.
What was the size bonus for
It's +3.
those for the big things?
Yeah.
I would have hit that one time then.
Yeah, what did you use your... What'd you use on that?
My rifle.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
So,
That's a wound. Why does he have a wound? Oh, I know. I think I know why. Did you roll?
Yeah, I did. It rolled.
Did you do it on the chat card?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's way up with it. What's the result? I don't. Yeah, I can't see that.
6.
A 6. So,
With AP 2, armor piercing 2.
6. So that would not.
Yeah, it
Not
says
hit.
no.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Any movement, John?
yes, I'm going to back away.
Get
Okay.
the fuck away from
From the pod.
Sarlacc.
All right. The small creatures are up next, and they will. Ooh, these guys got some speed, but it just kind of moves. It moves and runs along the edge of the pond there, kind of keeping its back to the lilies, and you look like it almost puts like a hand up or something towards the lilies, but it raises its bow and then aims that out towards you, John, as the last to have taken a shot and taken out one of its counterparts. It will attack with its bow, this time remembering that this arrow is poisonous. And you being larger than it will have a +3 bonus to this. That is a hit. Oh, look at that arrow animation. That's awesome. Okay. So damage here. That will shake you. Oh. And then you have to make a vigor check at -2.
You've been wounded for a double. What?
Double shaken. What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that double shaking. Because you can't get a wound from another shake, right?
I don't think so.
All right, so
Wait, why was that? Why did I have a wound? What?
yeah, you don't have one. Oh, you had one, then it didn't go away. But yeah, something's.
All right. Well, does it succeed? I guess.
Okay, so the shaken. I don't know why it had. Yeah, the chat card thing was not there. So you -2 on the. You would succeed on the vigor roll
Okay.
for the poison.
Okay.
So you're good there. So you feel the poison, but you kind of are able to push it away. You still do take the damage, so you are shaken from that. That does
Okay.
apply. And he just stands there and he knocks another arrow and just is kind of holding it out, pointing it towards you all, just seeming very defensive. His other counterpart there in front of JT is up and is going to go ahead and lash out just with its knife. All right, and will hit, thanks to that size difference. Big target to hit. And I don't know why this damage won't roll. Why not? Because there's some period in the... All right, that is a failure. Let's give her one more try. All right.
You have John selected.
Oh, you're right. Shit. Okay, thank you for that. So it wouldn't have mattered. So
Moved it again. son of a bitch.
yeah, it would have been okay. I'm still good with the reroll. So take that off, JT, if you did.
I didn't.
Or
do it.
John, sorry.
Yeah, I just removed it. Yeah.
Okay. Although you were shaken from. All right.
But it added a wound for some reason. I don't know why it keeps giving me wounds.
If you get shaken when you're wounded, or when you're shaken already, is that? I didn't think that caused it, but maybe it does. I don't remember.
Well, it just keeps doing this double wound thing. I don't understand what. For a double shaken.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
No,
that
it does.
is.
If no, it does. If you are shaken and you get shaken again, you take a wound. I didn't think that's what it was. So okay. With that, JT, you are up.
All right. So JT is going to back. I can never get this measuring thing to work. Why?
Control,
Why?
click, and drag. Hold control,
Yeah, I know.
and then
I think
click
it's
and
a-
drag.
I think it's a Mac problem, actually.
Probably.
Oh, there it is. So I can go.
It's the one next to the apple.
Yeah. Well, it's the command key. It's not. That's not the control key. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the instructions. All right. So I'm going to move to there because it is superpower time.
It will take a opportunity attack, leaving area attack. I was trying to find the withdrawing from melee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, free attack. All right, so
Make sure you select me.
yep. It's just doing that.
Don't stab me again, please.
Not gonna get through, but still gonna make the attempt. All right, carry on.
Okay. All right, and then it's burst time.
Oh, that's a cone, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Nice, good placement.
That's what I'm hoping for is good placement.
Is it that comes off of you though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get the Numagar in there. But
Who are you going after? The Lilies?
Yep.
Okay.
Lilies are the bigger threat.
Yep.
Within range.
All right. So weird science. All good.
Jewel Thaddeus.
Right.
Is there just auto damage on that? Or am I just-
It never comes up. The damage never comes up in these spells. I'll never understand. So 3d6
Oh, because damage isn't in the. What's the damage?
should be
3d6.
3d6. Yep.
Okay. It's in there now. So go ahead and click it again and post it in the chat.
No, not the code. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Yep.
There's just no entry for the damage in the spell card or
Right.
within the thing. So I can go ahead and click damage there now, and it probably should work. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, I gotta change those stupid
Please.
dice. I always forget.
For God's
I
sake.
always forget. All right, so
That applies to everyone in the template, right?
yep, everyone in the template.
Okay.
That is a good power.
Plus, it's in water,
Um,
electricity, right? So
Yeah, it's electricity.
Oh, you didn't target them though.
Oh shit.
It's all right. Actually, okay. So.
Whoa.
9, 2.
I don't like this.
Oh my god. Come on, get rid of the codes.
Okay.
Can I do it now? Oh yeah, no.
Which one did I just? This one. Okay.
The one Lily was shaking,
There.
right?
Is there a way to clear all the codes?
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta be in the measurement or the cone, the
Thing?
measurement control thing.
And then he'll want to.
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this other one.
What is going on here?
I mean, multiple enemies is not.
One towards us and won't let me delete. It's so weird.
Because it's underneath the lily.
Oh,
Got it? I got it.
still won't do it.
Oh, yeah, it's like.
It's like bugged or something.
Yeah, something. Oh, and then I'm throwing other ones down. Gonna take a refresh probably, but. Okay. So, 2 wounds on both of them. They can't do anything about that. So,
Are they out of bennies?
they had 2 raises, 2 wounds remain shaken. Okay. No, I'm just not. Well, they are, and I've only got 1 left, so I'm not soaking them.
And being lightning didn't matter, right? Like it didn't do anything special or anything with them. It's probably not.
Killed all the fish in the pond. You see a bunch of fish float to the surface.
Do the zombie fish load up?
I forgot about this too. Bullets, piercing weapons are half damage,
Well, I think
but doesn't really matter.
I
It
think
was
I'll
really
even-
only the shaking that, and it
Yeah, I
doesn't
only-
matter. So
I only shook him with mine.
okay. So
Yeah,
JT,
and I
anything
didn't
else?
wound him.
Movement or anything?
No, nope, that's it. I already
Okay.
did my movement. And
Oh boy, I will take that.
Or what? So, Reverend, when you shot him, retcon back, did you shake him?
nope.
Okay, so
I didn't
mine.
do anything to him.
Okay, so my shaking. Okay, we're still just been shaking out a wound on top. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I rolled a 6 on 2d8. So
All right. Unfortunately, it can't reach. It's because these ones are gonna be confined to the pond, so it can't really do anything. It kind of like moves a little bit closer to the edge, but it does not have enough reach. JT is, unfortunately for it, just out of range, and so it just sits there and thrashes about, not being able to take advantage of that. Oh, why did they go? They're supposed to be together. Not being able to take advantage of that Joker. The other one, however,
Do they have to unshake first?
they would actually. The other one's out of range too. They can't do anything, so I will do their free spirits just to attempt to shake. That is a fail by 1, and just do a reroll for the second one quick. That will succeed. So one of them will.
Jesus.
Mr. Cooper
Look
or
at that.
the Reverend. I still have one stick of dynamite.
Hold on.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it can't do anything. So it's okay. Reverend, you're up.
What did we learn about this place? People like a boy drowned here, right?
That's what the like rumors.
The legend is.
Yeah, the legend that a boy drowned, and they say that it was like a story that, you know, he drowned, and so that just to keep people away is what it was.
But people used to play here. I mean,
But yeah, Bud and Lee Balak said they came up all the time to swim in the pond. So
It's before the Lilies turned into monsters.
Isn't that the root of the name Lilith?
God.
So yeah, Reverend, you're up.
Just trying to think. Maybe there's some. I will. Is delaying a thing? Can I go on hold? That's
You can
the
go on
thing,
hold,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Can't move, nothing else. You just sit on hold, and then probably interrupt any of your counterparts without anything. But if you want to interrupt somebody else, it's
Right.
I think it's athletics to yeah.
Can I talk and then go on hold? Talking's a free action, if I recall.
Yeah, I mean, movement's technically a free action as well. You can't move,
That's
so
true.
if you're giving instructions, I'd say probably not. Going on hold?
No. No, I don't necessarily think we need to kill these creatures. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Reverend's not. Okay.
Give me a notice check, Reverend.
Yeah, because it feels like he's just defending the pond. He doesn't want to do anything else.
The small creature there at the edge, yeah, you basically pick up on that a little bit.
Okay. I'll kind of point my rifle in the air, say, "Hey, we're not here to hurt anyone."
As John wipes the blood off his face from the one he just point blank.
Well, the Reverend's got an arrow stuck in his leg right now too, so like,
Yeah, that's true.
we're not here to hurt anyone. We just use this as a meeting place. We're not here to attack you. We're not here to hurt you. I think everyone just settle down a little bit. Maybe we can have a conversation. And that's That's what I'll do. If I can't go on hold, I'll just say that.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check at. Give me a persuasion check at -4.
-4. Okay.
There's a very, very, very strong chance that they're not going to speak and understand your language. Is
Okay.
a big part of this issue, and then also, basically just what's going on. So.
My
But-
-2 does not apply here because they're not regular people.
What is that for?
My -2 because I'm a harrowed and I smell gross and I look gross.
Sure, yeah, I'll say that doesn't apply. So straight -4.
Very low chance that I
They,
succeed
they,
on
they hang
this.
out with mutant lily pads. I don't think they care about you being undead. Oh shit! You gotta.
Nope. Nope.
It was a good attempt. You tried to convey that softness and calmness in your voice and showing yourself in a submissive state, but they're still standing strong. Whether they do anything, but all right, John Cooper.
John's thinking, I got 6 words. Fan the hammer. Hearing Reverend say that, and then I guess also noticing that I think you said that the little dude took kind of a defensive posture with the bow after shooting at him last time.
Well, I think it shot you last.
Well, you said it shot me, and then it also notched another one, and they kind of like held
Yeah.
like
He just
a
kind of
defensive.
stood there. I mean, he was steady, standing ready, but.
Okay. John actually will go on hold and wait to see what happens.
Okay. JT.
JT starts queuing up another lightning blast and takes 2 steps over so that the cone can be more effective this time. And I sort of look at my partners. Are we absolutely certain diplomacy is in order here?
We're the intruders. We're the ones that showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, I forgot. I have to spirit.
Oh, he's gonna miss him.
For Shaken.
Yeah, it doesn't shake
Okay.
himself.
Yep. JT, you carrying on?
JT is going to pull out his stick of dynamite, light up a cigar. So I moved. He pulls out the stick of dynamite, lights up the cigar. I've still got the cane in my hand. And I'm just going to try to taunt them. I'm just going to focus on this individual in front of me. And I'm going to say, the goal here is to not kill you folks. This is a stick of dynamite. It will blow this pond apart. Retreat. I guess that's more of an intimidate. It's definitely more an intimidate to them.
And JT's smart enough. You heard Reverend call out before, and you might just recognize that there's probably a language barrier as well. So is there anything further that you want to do, maybe from a visual aspect, to try
Well,
and
right.
reinforce your...
Well, yeah, I pull out the stick and I'm lighting the cigar.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go ahead and light the fuse. Yeah, I'll go ahead and light the fuse. I'm not gonna throw it. at this point, right? But I'll light the fuse. I'll say, kablooey, kablooey, no pond, no pond.
Why don't you try Latin there, JT?
It's like,
So give me intimidation at -2.
oh my god.
I think John comes off hold and moves away from JT as he lights the fucking stick of dynamite.
No fucking kidding.
All right. You make the attempt, but maybe there's just still a no understanding of what's going on here.
It's like,
John Cooper doing anything?
No, I'm still
Yep.
still hanging out, waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
it's like Jack Sparrow trying to talk to the cannibals.
As the creature there on the edge with his bow taut and just kind of scanning both of you and sees JT pull up as well and looks down and sees his fallen counterpart, looks back over his shoulder and whatnot, and there's this, like, it's hard to tell, this shimmer in the sun or something just comes down and it just disappears. And you hear like this weird language, some vocal sounds that it kind of yips and whatnot, and then his other counterpart, you see him kind of slowly walking backwards into the brush there, but before he goes into the shrubbery, disappears as well. That same kind of odd flash.
The dead one's still just laying there, though.
The other one is still laying there. All right, so with that, anything else, or are we coming out of combat?
Yeah, I think I'll remove the fuse, put it out, and go out of combat.
Yep.
All right. As it seems that the conflict has ended.
Are the lilies still thrashing about?
They've calmed down a little bit. I mean, they're still there at the edge. They're not completely calm, but they're seeing.
They're abnormally normal in their
Yes.
movement.
Yes, yes. So as you move away, the pond does settle. The creatures in pond and those little creatures, they've kind of vanished before you, and you're not really sure where they went. The other one lays there fallen still, of course.
Okay.
You think this is a circle of life situation, Reverend? Maybe we should put the little guy in the water and let the lilies eat the little guy.
Do you want to get close to the water?
Nah, I was gonna nominate you actually. I mean, you're walking the footsteps of the Lord.
I don't know what those things are, but that is not a godly creation.
So what does he have laying next to him? Like a little tiny little bow and a little knife?
Yep.
Now let's be respectful.
Of the thing that wasn't made by God.
I was talking about the lilies.
Also potentially not made by God.
Let's not get too deep into a theological discussion here.
What do you want to do with this little shit that stabbed me?
I say we put him in the pond.
I say we leave him where he is. You ever seen one of those things before?
Yes, in the jar in Reeg's cabin that fell on the ground that smelled of formaldehyde.
Why did he have?
You think Reed came out here and killed one of them?
That is one possibility. However, considering Reeg's professional skills.
You'd think he'd know to leave well enough alone.
On the other hand, he had an entire room full of taxidermy that he probably did himself.
Also a good point.
I don't think he didn't do the taxidermy, did he? He wasn't here that long.
I mean, he might have done the hunting. Or wait, did we? I thought we asked if that taxidermy was there before Reeg.
We did ask about that, and actually now I don't remember what the answer.
Yeah, I don't remember what the answer was.
Yeah, I thought it'd been there for a while, but
I believe that, yeah, I think that something else in the house gave way that it belonged to somebody else, and they were like a hunter, something like that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
very likely that it was, yeah, belonged to the other one. It doesn't say. Let's see here. Yeah, I
reckon
thought.
we just
what?
stay back and warn our party that we're meeting out here that not to go too close to the water.
At that moment, you do hear sound of slight jangle of the bridle of a horse and the clops of their feet as they come forward, and you see a few individuals ride up. You're here on Frank's behalf?
yeah, you can let him know we picked a really bad spot for this meeting. Any of you all been out here before?
No, I don't spend too much time up this way.
Can't recommend spending any more than we already have.
Matter, you don't know how to swim?
Oh, I can swim just fine. It's the things in the water that I'm not too fond of.
Kinda looks oddly at that, says, "So, you've got something for us? Somebody."
I suppose so. Where the hell you taking them?
No, we're just told to hold on to them and feel it's either time to turn them back in or use them as leverage. Mostly just to transport, though.
Well, he's right over here. Follow me. I'll take you over there. And start walking
Right.
towards the wagon.
He leads over there, pulls his horse that way, and the others kind of follow along slowly, calmly, and hops down and sees, I assume, both James and Gatling in the thing. You all said I was getting one. I didn't know you were getting two.
Not this one. It's the other one.
The other Sleeping Beauty belongs to us.
Oh. All right.
They think we're kidnapping multiple people.
The main gentleman doing the talking here just kind of gives a nod over to his counterparts, and seems they're a bit of the grunts here, and they go and pull Gatling off the wagon. Gatling begins to thrash about a little bit. Says, "What the hell are you? What are you doing? You can't keep me like this."
I'm afraid they're going to, son.
You'll get yours.
I already have.
Probably, but not today, and not by you. Now, you fine gentlemen, I'm sure you're going to be holed up in some deathly hellhole. What kind of refreshments do they have there?
Oh my god.
Because perhaps I can interest you, and I'll pull back the wagon and show the containers of moonshine. And some of my family is moonshine from the south. They're willing to cut you a deal.
JT, can I speak to you over here for a moment?
Well, these fine gentlemen look.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
Appreciate the offer, but
Never mind that. We're good.
not one to indulge.
Fair enough. Just take this small bottle as a symbol of my appreciation. If you do like it, tell your friends.
I won't
Actually,
get a
that
chance to try, but
doesn't make any sense.
I will pass
actually.
it on.
Actually, I just take it back and stick it back.
So they
He's,
throw Gatling on the back of one of the horses and, climb back in their saddles.
Watch him close. He's plenty squirrely.
We will manage that.
And you want to give moonshine to the guards of what might be the most difficult prisoner this side of the Mississippi.
They feed it to Houston for all I care.
Well, they ain't too difficult if you stay awake.
Not gonna live that down, am I?
Not yet.
Don't you worry, we will have him rooted to the ground. He will not move.
Sounds.
Kinda doing business with y'all.
Have a good rest of your evening.
You as well, friends. And just kind of with that, turn their horses and just kind of saunter away. It's going off into the forest of aspens, or eventually disappearing from view.
They head back towards town or away from town?
More kind of like northeast, but yeah, like just kind of a little more east towards town, but yeah, more
Okay.
not direct towards, yeah. With that, what would you like to do?
Well, I believe we had a plan. We talked about it last time. We were gonna go check out the aspens, right? Because
We didn't. Yeah.
yeah, because Doc Moon thought that the ghost rock was corrupting the aspen trees, and
Well, there's
that
aspens all around, so
was why Knuckles was here in the first place. And then we were going to go do something else. I don't remember what that was.
I think you made mention of maybe going up towards the bench.
Right, up to the top of the bench.
What was? Oh, because they had it blocked off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's also the dance hall that had a note we found in
Oh.
Reeg's journal about Clovis. What do you say? Looking
Isn't
himself in the mirror and acting kind of funny.
Isn't that newspaper nearby Blood Pond?
No.
The what?
The newspaper I thought was. That's the mill.
Oh,
52.
no.
No, it's near town, the Terrytown Omen. It's just down by the river.
Down by the...
Or the creek, I suppose.
Yeah, it's to the
The east.
yeah, east. 52?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess, we could definitely head east and go to the Aspen Forest,
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, where that's
Um,
marked on the map.
Oh, is it the Aspen Forest like everywhere?
Yeah, I mean it is, so
There is a place on the map referred to as Aspen Forest. I don't know whether that's actually significant or not.
I think it's just kind of calling it out. I mean it is basically, big chunks of it are all over the place. So, I mean if you want to
Yeah.
go over that way though. What's what's the intent there?
we just want to figure out, maybe do a little bit of investigating as to, yeah, I mean, the investigating that Reeg would have done initially when he came here, because that was why he was here.
So Reeg was looking into the disappearing people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So Reeg didn't have anything to do with the Aspens. This is off of what Doc Moon was saying.
Well, I thought no, there was something that was tying him to the Aspens.
All right, so I'm looking at the Reeg notes.
Maybe it was in the player intro, and we should disregard everything that's in that because it's awful.
We know that Reeg thought there was a secret society. We know that he went to the dance hall and was talking with Clovis, and he was acting kind of weird. It's got a note about the gangs, which that's nothing too unusual.
No. Yeah. So several folks have known to have gone missing in the vast quaking Aspen Forest east of Headstone Hill. In fact, sorting out the forest enigma was Agent Reeg's primary reason for traveling here.
Mm.
So we wanted to go investigate the Aspens east of Headstone Hill specifically. And then we remembered that Doc Moon had also said something about Ghost Rock corrupting the aspen trees, and we thought that might be connected.
Okay, so we're gonna go poke around east of town a bit and see if we see anything. And I guess if it starts getting, is it still, I guess, fairly early or mid-afternoon?
Yeah,
Okay.
afternoon still.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can kind of head that way until it starts maybe getting towards nightfall, and then if not, head back towards the town and the dance hall.
I mean, you'll probably, you'll come into town early afternoon. I'm pushing supper time, dinner time. If you want to pass through, or if you're just gonna, I mean, it's gonna make sense to get back onto, plotted trails, of course, which will probably take you through town regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess since we are human beings, I don't know. I guess does it make sense to go into town, get something to eat, spend the evening there, and then head out towards the forest in the daylight and not the middle of the night?
That's probably for the best.
So we want to go to the dance hall, maybe? I assume maybe we can get some food and drinks there. See who this Clovis guy is that Reeg apparently knew well enough to
know he was acting funny.
write about him and go talk to him again. So he's talked to him multiple times, apparently.
Yeah. Let's go to the dance hall. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Just not sure.
Battle up.
Wander around forest at night's a good idea.
That might be a good way for us to disappear.
I just thought about this too. We didn't do a fear roll. I always forget about those.
Or
Well, maybe we didn't have to do one. I assume maybe one for the combat.
you're right. I'd have to check the.
It's such a different mechanic than every other game we play that I always forget that that's a thing.
Yeah.
That description doesn't say anything, and then.
Oh, that's right. It's not everything. It explicitly calls it out, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks like it doesn't say, and then unless it's just not. Those might not. All right. So saddle up, head in, catching the trail, making your way into town, and it pushing towards the early evening as you come in. You going right to the dance hall?
Sure.
Okay. And that's, what is that, number 10? Is that number 10, or is that 10's the brothel, I thought. Or no,
we're on-
57 was across the street, so yeah.
Man, we're on the combat map still, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, sorry. I get you.
I thought the dance hall was, yeah, kind of towards the north side of town, wasn't it? Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10.
Come on, load game. Okay. So, coming in, probably end up heading right to that place, park out front, and head on in. There is, not a big crowd, but it's there's still a decent amount, and they have as you come in, and I guess, yeah, what you guys are here for meal and what else?
Well, I guess start with a meal, and then maybe try to figure out who this Clovis person is. They work there, or who they are, that Riga talked about in his note.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head in, and they do have, some sort of a meal offering, and
Do they have meat?
They can get you some meat.
Okay.
Along the lines of your request, certainly. And female comes over and greets you all. You might have recognized her from being here before. Gentlemen, hello.
Greetings. How are you this evening?
Yeah, the night is definitely still very, very young, so we won't really see much activity here for a bit now, but good to have y'all in.
Reverend,
Yeah.
what are we partaking in this evening exactly?
Well, ma'am, I just had a question. Do you know anyone by the name of Clovis?
Yes. That's my husband.
Do you think maybe we can speak to him?
You see her expression kind of drop. Does
Oh, hell.
Clovis ain't really home anymore, if you understand. So he just kind of sits at home and stares to himself. So I left me with running the hall here, but it still does us good, so I keep at it.
Very sorry for your situation. I can sympathize. Do you mind if I ask what happened?
I wish I knew. Just one day, just something happened and he wasn't himself. He ran off, to get a haircut.
Gonna write that down in my notes because that seems important.
And it just, I don't know. They must have took a little more off the top than they should have, and hasn't been quite right since.
You
Come on.
did you ever encounter Lim Buckles?
Lamb Buckles. Name's not super familiar.
I can't edit my notes.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a acquaintance of ours. Went missing a little while back. Thought maybe might have been an acquaintance of you or your husband's.
My husband used to talk to quite a bit of folks when he was more the one in charge, but as I said now, doesn't do too much of that.
This haircut he went off to, do you know where he went for it?
Well, to the barber, of course.
Yeah.
The barber and dentist. Remind me to do my own hair and take mighty right care of my teeth.
Well, like I said, I am mightily sorry for your situation, and thank you for keeping the place open and allowing us to patronize your establishment.
Oh, but of course. Stick around or come back later and the place will be a lot livelier, and perhaps if you're looking for some company, one of the girls can
Like,
ease the tensions of
is
the
this thing
of the
invisible?
trail.
What's going on?
We're in the fancy house, right?
No, we're in the dance hall.
We're in the dance hall.
There's might be a little bit of fanciness to the
Quick
dance
two-step, man. You just gotta get that quick two-step.
hall. We'll just cough once, and my companions might surely take you up on that.
It didn't go over so well the last time I tried to dance my way into the hearts of the women of the establishment.
Maybe you came on too strong.
JT? No. The hell
What
you
is-
talking about, Reverend?
What is it that you
can't-
always say, Mr. Cooper? I'm an acquired taste.
Yep. Mouse
Cooper.
thumbs it up.
Have you acquired? Has that taste been acquired as of yet?
No, I can't say that it has.
Perfect. So you're paying the bill tonight.
I have $35, and I need to buy more bullets.
So I ask, while we're waiting for things to liven up, is it possible to get a meal here, or do we do
I think
go
we
elsewhere?
already did.
Yeah. They have some offerings in that. So
Okay.
yeah.
I think if we finish
Come
our
on.
meal with enough time, we ought to go maybe pay the dentist and barber a visit.
It's very close.
Same establishment. I assume it's the same man doing both work.
Maybe we can stop by. This is nighttime, maybe closed, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. It just seems significant. Ran off to get a haircut and
comes back crazy.
came back crazy.
All right. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Once we're out of the dance hall, we're on Smith Street, headed down to the barber. I'm gonna sort of point out. So he leaves the dance hall, walks by the fancy house on his way to the barber, and goes insane.
What does the fancy house have to do with it?
Possibly nothing. Possibly everything.
My current theory is he might have run into our good friend Len Buckles. They might have gone off, done something together, and he went insane because of what he saw.
I mean, I suppose we could always go and try to.
Are you accusing Lily of taking Clovis's mind?
I wasn't thinking specifically of Lily, but perhaps. God, I just called it Lily.
I know. I'm just sitting here taking it in.
Oh, I called the Rock. No, the Rock. I wasn't thinking of the Rock.
Why would you say that out in the street? Lily is a very adept code.
Oh, God, save these hopeless fools.
You wander down Smith Street towards the dentist, and as you come around the corner there, you do see a gentleman, looks to be closing up shop. Does have kind of like a white, smock on that he'd probably be wearing, still there for his work. Maybe some stains that's for an apron in front as well, but looks like he's kind of locking the door, you assume, probably for the evening.
Really
I
quick.
rush forward. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Could we have asked what's her name at the dance hall, like how long ago this was, where Clovis went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah. Yeah. So she would have said, pretty recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's information that I want to use in this
Mhm.
conversation.
And I think also based on Reeg's note, you could assume that as well. So at least during when Reeg was around, because he kind of mentioned something odd about him as well. So likely potential connection there. So JT?
So I rush forward. Oh, my dear gentlemanly barber. My apologies. I know it is the end of your day, but what is your going rate for shaving a haircut?
As well. That's just 2 cents, right?
I want to say, yeah. I think it probably gives a prize for it in the Deadlands book. So.
It might, yeah.
I implore you. I have a little bit of an emergency here, and if you would
Actually, yeah,
let
he'll say, well, unfortunately, sir, tonight I'm closing up.
I pulled a
But,
$5 bill. Look, sir, my company. Look at Mr. Cooper here. We cannot be seen with him in this state. I will pay you $5 to trim this man up and have some fantastic conversation.
Give me a
He's I found it. It's 25 cents for a shave and a haircut.
Okay, there you go.
You are overpaying by $4.75.
give me a persuasion roll at +2.
It was a good thing I had that +2.
Oh, looking for quite the trim, or the whole lot of you, huh?
No. Just Mr. Cooper and
okay.
the Reverend, perhaps, if you're so kind.
You come anywhere near with that straight razor, I'm liable to catch a bullet.
Mr. Cooper,
So-
how will the ladies feel tonight if you show up looking like that?
Stands there a little confused as one of you offers to pay for a haircut and the other one doesn't want it.
The ladies are none of my concern there, JT. But let's go inside, perhaps, and continue this conversation.
Yes, great idea. I sort of come and try to force the $5 into his hand. Please, open up. Let us in.
he takes that gladly, kind of stuffs it in a pocket, and at this
Why would
point
he not?
he's messing with his keys to kind of find that, and then says, "All right," and he opens that up and takes you inside. You step in and you see that there's a curtain that blocks off a back room, and then the front room is it does have a traditional barber's chair. So you assume that the dentistry that he claims to do is off in the back. On one wall of the room there is it's just covered with wooden pegs, each of them holding a personalized ceramic shaving mug. Seems pretty interesting. And
What the hell's a shaving bug?
That's where you whip the
Oh, okay.
you froth
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
yeah.
You just put a little bit in and just add water.
He steps over and he starts beginning to kind of go through some of his tools and whatnot, and pulls out a cape to put on whoever, and spins the chair around and says, "Well, who's here for the trim?" And
I
with
point
that,
at Mr.
we
Cooper.
will wrap up tonight.
Well, the last person we know that got a haircut here went crazy. I don't think John's ready to jump in a chair with this guy.
Oh, I'm certain you're not interested in jumping in a chair with this guy.
Oh, God.
JT
mean-
can't afford to lose anything else.
Oh, Uncle
Reverend-
James.
No worry,
Uncle
his name's
James
not
needs a
Sweeney
haircut.
Todd, so you guys should be good.
The Reverend doesn't grow hair anymore. This is the hair he's had since he died. And he'd like to not get rid of it.
And that is a damnable shame, sir.
You don't grow hair anymore?
I mean, I would assume it doesn't.
I mean, dead people
Grow.
grow hair.
No, they don't. Do they?
You still have cellular generation of some sort, right?
There you go. There you go, Zach. Look that up. For dead people and their toenails and hair clippings after they're dead.
And on that, we will see you all in
See
2
everybody
weeks
next time.
as we continue.